pretty much gonna perish. You're gonna be out of the way. We're gonna get your ass out of here.
The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up with wine. They are out of the way through strong drink. They err in vision. They stumble in judgment.
Right, you erring in vision, man. You guys are not seeing anything, man. Not paying attention to the news. Pastors not paying attention to news, and they not bringing it according to the scriptures. As far as when somebody gets judged, gets put to death, or when there's a war going on, pastors not seeing that for what it is, man. That the Most High is doing this, man. He's bringing everything closer to the day of the Lord. You know, they're not going off of the wars and rumors of wars. They're not understanding what that's talking about, man.
For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place clean.
Right, it's full of vomit and filthiness, man. They're teaching first doctrine. It's not a clean doctrine they're teaching, man, because it's fully leavened.
Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weakened from the milk and drawn from the breast.
Right, so the ones that's gonna learn are those that are weaned from the milk, man. That's really getting the understanding built up according to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Those that's gonna learn the true doctrine, man. They will continue to go glory to glory and continue to study and to try to do the things that they can do to the best of their ability, man. You know what I'm saying? Do the things to the best of their ability, and those are the ones that's gonna learn the sincerity and truth. As long as you're the elect. That's one thing, you gotta be the elect, because the elect is gonna do that. Nobody else.
Right. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept.
Right, precept upon precept, man. That's the thing these churches don't do, man. These false pastors. You know what I'm saying? They'll give 1 or 2 scriptures, and they'll speak on that with a motivation speech for 3 hours. And then say, give me your money for the 3rd time in one day. You know what I'm saying? How you have more than one offering? What the hell? Really, dude? You niggas are really greedy, man.
Line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little.
Right, here a little, there a little, man. That's how you break down this book, man. The scriptures, other scriptures that you read help to bring out light and understanding on what the other scriptures are talking about. That's how you're supposed to do it, man. It's like a Rubik's Cube. So you can't read this from cover to cover, man, like a regular book. Okay? You have to go through and divide this thing the right way. That's all the Spirit is dealing with you.
For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
Right, and that's what we're doing. We're speaking so bastard language, or not English. You know, Jake might stutter, might mispronounce a word, or might not say the right word sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But this ain't our true language, man.
But those prophets, those fake preachers and pastors, they got real enticing words. They speak eloquent.
They got some eloquent speech, man. Because they're not mad about it. You know, sometimes when you get mad and pissed off, you might stutter a little bit because you're so damn mad. You know, you might forget what you have to say sometimes.
Right.
These guys are at ease right now. They're calm, soft-spoken, pussified, and gay.
Just like they did to the white man.
Yep.
To whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest. And this is the refreshing, yet they would not hear. But the word of the Lord was unto them precept upon precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little, that they might go and fall backward and be broken and snared and taken.
All right, so that's how the book is set up, man. That way, so the ones that he's not dealing with, they're not going to get it. Right. They're going to fall back, they're going to stumble over it, they're going to think they got it, but they don't, man. Right? They're not going to be able to understand it.
Wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule these people which is in Jerusalem. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at arrangement.
Right, these guys made a covenant with death, man. Jake did that in general. He made a covenant with death, man. You embedded yourself into the society all the way. You know, you with it spiritually, you with it physically and mentally, man. You know, you guys love this bitch called America.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge.
Right, you made lies your refuge, man. Jake believes in all this American way. You believe in these pastors that are set up by the so-called white man. You believe in what they're doing, man. And you made them the refuge, man. All right, you're not making the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, your covering, according to Isaiah 30. I'm saying you seeking unto this place, man, not seeking unto the Heavenly Father, this will teach us.
And unto falsehood have we hid ourselves,
Right? You hid yourselves in the falsehood, man, a false cover.
Therefore, thus says the Lord God, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation.
Talking about the Lord. You know, he's a chief cornerstone, man. That's what we're supposed to believe on.
Right? He that believeth shall not make haste.
All right, so exactly talking about the Lord.
It kind of passed. This is Colossians 2:8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of man, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Mashiach. And I brought that out because that's basically what these pastors are doing, man. The philosophy of the world and ultimately the devil, you know, they're persuading man to go off, man. Be wicked. You know what I'm saying? I've been going to that bar. And you know, we know that we're contrary to that under these scriptures, man. You know, under the world. I mean, not like the world under these scriptures. You know what I mean? You can't be part of this world, man. And I know it's hard sometimes, but it's the truth.
The scripture says if you conform to this world, that's an abomination, man.
Right.
You're supposed to be conformed with Yahweh Shah, man.
Well, it says if you want to gain your life in this elusive race, whosoever gains the right life shall lose it, man. That's in Matthews, man. You're trying to be on top in this world, man, you're gonna fall. This world is going down. You know?
I just wanted to go into, the brothers on the comment boards, or to people that come out here on the highways and the byways and want to stalk, or want to crouch like tigers, and then wait for the right time to pounce on the meat. You know, you guys have a lot. You guys have a lot to say behind closed doors. You know, you have a lot to say when the camera ain't in your face. Just like last week, we had a wicked ass demon over here in the corner. I was waiting for his chance to get active. You know, he didn't want the camera on him. As soon as the camera was over, he wanted to come over and try to tell us his doctrine, his beliefs, his way of thinking. Well, if you got this so-called way of thinking, this so-called doctrine, this so-called belief, you got the truth, you got it. Why don't you get your ass out here on the highways and the byways, man? You know? Why don't you get out here and start teaching the way you think? Why you want to be out here scoffing? Why you have your own ways of thinking the world goes around? You know? Somebody give me
I got something real quick, man.
This is Matthew chapter 22, verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage.
That's right. Go into the highways and the byways and preach the gospel, you know, which is the doctrine of Yahweh Shah, which is the downfall of America, which is the preservation of the elect, you know.
This is Isaiah 40:9. O Zion, that bringeth good tidings. Get thee up into the high mountain, O Jerusalem, that bringeth good tidings.
That's right. To the elect. You so-called want to call yourself a man of the Lord, an elect man, you know, a man who has learned. You're supposed to be out here on the highways and the byways. Now, true indeed that the internet is a unicorn, so to speak. You know, the term that was used in the Bible. But the Most High said himself, that's a commandment that you get out on the highways and the byways. The highways and the byways is speaking, and the hedges are speaking about these street corners. You know, where it's much traffic, where many can hear. Because even though it's a whole bunch of people out here that ain't gonna hear you, they ain't supposed to hear you in the first place. The only people that's supposed to hear is the elect, right? You know, by us being out here talking, somebody's gonna hear. While the rest of these people looking docile, intimidated, fearful, weak, you know, they ain't supposed to get it. But just so happen it might be a man of the Lord that walks by that receives the gospel with open arms. Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 17. For Hamashiach sent me not to baptize, but to preach the gospel.
That's right. He ain't sent me out here to dip y'all in water, man. He sent me out here to dip y'all in fire, to speak the gospel, to preach the word of Yahweh Shai, to the world ignorant called Jesus Christ. Okay? Go ahead.
Not with wisdom of words, lest the cross of Hamashiach should be made of none effect.
That's right. Not with my own vain understanding, but with the understanding that was given to me through the scriptures. Right? Okay? Go ahead.
For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness.
That's right. To them that don't understand what the Most High Son died on the cross for, to you is foolishness. Okay? Go ahead.
But unto us which are saved, it is the power of the Most High.
It's the power of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's the marriage. It's the everlasting covenant. It's the life. It's the blood of Yahweh Shai, which is the seed of life, man. Okay? Somebody give me let me get
Isaiah 40:9. O Zion, thou bringest good tidings. Get thee up into the high mountain. O Jerusalem, that bringest good tidings. Lift up thy voice with strength.
Right.
Lift it up, be not afraid. Say unto the city of Judah, behold your power.
That's right. Be not afraid to come out here on the highways and the byways, man. That's right, man. You got a lot of Jake that hide behind the scenes, man. All they want to do is sit up here and get on the comment board and, oh, if I was out there, I would have brought this, I would have brought this scripture out. You know, if I was out here, oh, he should have sliced and diced them with this. Well, if you got the power in you, or you think you got the magic, you know, whatever you want to call it, juice. Yeah, you got the juice. You know, stop hiding behind the scenes and get on the mic, man.
Yeah, man. If you notice, a lot of people, you know, you can kind of tell who be out there on the highway and byways who just scoffing. Because a lot of you cats just corner as hell, man. Right. You want to talk about doing this, doing that to other people, man. But you ain't. First of all, you ain't about that. And secondly, you ain't seasoned, man. If you do something like that, you gonna get kicked. You gonna get arrested, man. Talking about, I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that. You people, man. You don't know what you're in store for, man. You don't even know if you're a part of the elect.
That's right.
You ain't doing the work. So how you gonna call yourself 1/3, man? Faith without work is dead, man.
Right.
You get out there and do something.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right, man. Because a lot of Jake, they sit up here and they wanna try to persecute you, man. For you coming out here doing the work. Well, you know, and try to tell you how you need to preach, how you need to come on to another level, how you need to do this, how you need to do that, but they ain't write that down, sir. You know?
Ephesians 6:10. Finally, brethren, be strong in the Most High in the power of His might.
That's right. Be strong. Be you know what I'm saying? Be rooted. You know. Be strong and have faith in that the Most High is giving you the power to preach on the highways and the byways.
Right. You got to be so brother.
You know.
Put on the whole armor of the Most High.
That's right. Put on the whole armor, man. Put on the helmet, the breastplate, the shield, the sheath, the sword. Don't just come out here half-assed, man. Don't just come out here with a sword and think that you're gonna cut through like a Wolverine. Put on the whole armor. You know? That's what a lot of you brothers is doing right now. By staying behind the scenes. You got your sword out, but you ain't geared up for war. Go ahead.
That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
That's right. And that's what the brothers out here do faithfully, man. They put on the whole armor. So that we can stand boldly before the heathen, before Esau, before 2/3 that come out here and scoff day in and day out. Okay, that's what we do all day, every day.
So the only way you can put on your armor is by staying in these scriptures, man.
That's right.
You got 2 or 3 scriptures in your back pocket that you know, and them the only ones you throwing on the comment board. you ain't. I said you ain't ready for spiritual war, man.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying. I say when you go, I say it say gird up thy loins and put on that breastplate like the brother going into, man. You got to put on all of it. I was saying you can't just have a sword and you ain't got your chest protected. You know what I'm saying? You can't have your chest protected but you ain't got no sword. You ain't all you got on is a helmet. You know what I'm saying? The rest of your body exposed, man. Because you don't know the scriptures, man. And that's why y'all be on there getting cut like that, man. That's why y'all be on there getting cut like that. Because you ain't got on your whole armor. You like to pick and choose what you want to go into. You got to go into the whole thing.
You get Proverbs 4 and 6, since you said that?
Yeah.
Right quick. Right quick. Yeah, I want him, since we was on that point, right?
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 6. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee.
Right.
Love her, and she shall keep thee.
Who is she? It's talking about wisdom, right? Go ahead.
Verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
That's right. Before you come out here before you even try to come out and try to preach the gospel, preach the doctrines.
Or get on the comment board and talk shit.
That's right. Or get on the comment board. I was going to grab appreciate. Yeah, before you do all that, man, get understanding of what you're talking about. Because a lot of brothers will come out here, or he'll be on the comment board. I would have sliced him up with such and such and such and such.
Right.
And that ain't got nothing to do with what the whole scripture was talking about. Got a brother talking about Revelations, but we in the Torah. That's going into Esau, and we talking about Jacob.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You ain't got no light in you, man. Gather up the light before you start speaking darkness.
That's right.
You know?
Even a foolish man is considered wise when he's quiet, man.
That's right.
A lot of you brothers out there just need to be quiet, man, because you don't know everything, man. Being quiet will get you out of a lot of trouble, man. If you humble yourself down and realize you don't have to say something all the time, man. That'll get you out of a lot of trouble, you know? Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
That's right. We don't. When you put on that armor, man, you ain't in war with the flesh anymore, man. You got your spiritual garment on now. Your spiritual garment is your armor. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't warring with the lust of the world. You know, you warring with the world itself. Okay?
Spirit of this world.
That's right, the spirit of this world. All the wickedness that goes on in this world. All the temptations that go on in this world. The wicked ass white man that walks around so proud and smug all the damn time. Right. The wicked ass Israelites. The 2/3 of these wicked ass Israelites that come up here and think you crazy. Think you full of shit. But they'll go around and turn around and eat GMOs and smoke weed and pop mollies.
They didn't go to church.
They ain't go, yeah.
Church things, worst things I've
They
ever
didn't go to church.
Some worst things I've ever met in my life.
Man.
Church.
Wash it all down with Ricky Rush CD.
That's right.
Against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
That's right.
Like the Illuminati.
Yep. Talking about the elite.
Shoot, we're talking about some of these pastors in mega churches.
Oh yeah, but it goes back to
Wicked people in high places, man.
Right.
Because that's the one of the number one things that these devils are set up, man. Is a goddamn wicked ass past to make all these people go off, man. Because the pastors so influential, you fuck around and see one of them praying on a rap CD or something, man, in a video, in a fucking movie, man.
It's Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
That's right. She uttereth her voice in the streets. That's all the men in truth and sincerity on the streets, on the highways and the byways, getting it in.
Not on the comment.
Not on the comment board. Not at your homeboy house. Watching.
Right.
You know? It's all the men in truth and sincerity pushing the doctrine, whether it's on the street or whether it's a sincere video that a brother has put up at his house.
Right.
You know, the work is the work. And you can only do work by faith. You can only have faith by doing work. It all goes coincide hand in hand.
I gotta give you that spirit to get out of here and put your forehead hard up against these devils, man. That's right. Burn these people up with this word, man. That's why I said the most. I don't put that spirit on everybody, man. That's right. It take a real man to come out here on these highways and byways and to follow the way the scriptures tell you to bring it out. We went into that a couple of months ago. How it's in the scriptures how you bring it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about they got how you got the podium, how you got the brother speaking, the brothers hold their post. You know what I'm saying? They got the whole rundown. And don't nowhere in there do it say get on the comment board and type all caps the most craziest madness you can think of. You know what I'm saying? They don't say that in the scriptures. Get on the comment board and type in all caps. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's crazy. Matter of fact, let me get Matthew chapter 12 for you real quick. Matthew chapter 12, verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
That's right. Every vain or every profane thing that you speak is gonna come back upon you, man.
Or type in all caps.
That's right. That's right. Even what you think. You know, the things that you think, the things that you don't speak, the things that you don't say, the things that you have in your mind, those things are gonna come back upon you, man.
That's right.
You know, even while you taking pictures on the side of men of the Lord prophesying with your kids, interrupting songs. You know, that's gonna come back upon you, man.
For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
That's right. By thy words they shall be justified, and by thy words they shall be condemned. The men of the Lord shall be justified by being out here preaching the doctrine in sincerity and truth. And the wicked are going to be condemned, you know, by their scoffing, by the delight in evil, by living deliciously, you know. You know, it's not going to continue. And for all those that are out here just scoffing, you know, it's going to be a bitter end to you. Go ahead.
Right. This is Ecclesiastes. Salakia. This is Sirach, chapter 5, verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the... Salakia. This is Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God.
That's right. When you enter into the sanctuary where brothers is out here holding a church, having a congregation, man, it's best to keep your mouth shut. Best to keep your mouth shut and listen. Right. All right? Go ahead.
And be more ready to hear than to give sacrifice of fools.
That's right. Be more ready to hear. Be more ready to understand what the man out here is trying to say instead of having to sacrifice of fools, man. Instead of being, being a sacrifice, a stumbling block unto yourself, because you ain't a stumbling block unto us. We know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? You a stumbling block unto yourself, and you sacrificing yourself, meaning you killing yourself. You know, you marking yourself when you come up against the men, when you come up against the church, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
For they consider not that they do evil.
Yeah, they don't consider that they're doing evil. You know, they just think that it's a bunch of bums out here that ain't got no job, that don't know what they talking about, that are profaning the gospel. You know, so they don't know that what they're doing is really putting a curse on themselves.
Yep, just like the people on the comment boards.
Yep, just like the people on the comment board. This is for all you wicked niggas, man. For all you wicked people out there, man. All y'all. Go ahead.
Right. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God.
But you know what? Jake don't do that, man. Jake talk now and think about what they saying later. You know, it's the old saying, whoop ass now, take names later. well, that saying is what's gonna get you killed. That mentality is what's gonna get you killed. You come out here, and you got Jake that ride by. They bump their music loud on purpose. You got the sirens out here. They ain't no fire, ain't no tragedies happening. They come by, they let their sirens go, so forth and so on, creating mischief and havoc. You know,
Right.
do it on purpose. But woe unto you, man. It's gonna come shortly. All right.
For God is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few.
That's right. Let thy words be few. Shut up. Stop talking. If it don't got nothing, it don't concern you, keep moving. But ultimately, that's y'all was prophesied to be here. Y'all was prophesied to be the demon, to play the demon of Israel, play the demon of the world.
Somebody got to be filled with darkness.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
So while you over here on the comment boards, analyze that, nigga. Analyze that. You a demon. You wicked. You ain't gonna make it. You gonna eat a missile.
That's right.
You weak. You suck, nigga. And you ain't no way that you can get around that. All right.
This is Acts 5 and 28, 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone.
That's right. You see, and there's a lot of brothers out there there's a lot of brothers in the truth that hang out with men like that. On the under, you know, they hang out with people in the world, man. You know, refrain from that, man. You need to go ahead and repent, man, and stop the bullshit, man. Ain't no reason for a man of the Lord to be kicking it with no dude that ain't in the truth. You know, and even for us in the truth, we hang out with people that we know that are in the truth that are wicked as hell. You know, we all need to refrain. We all need to do the right thing, man. And for those that are struggling, it's all right. Continue to get better. Continue to get better. Continue to grow. You know, stop being so smug. Stop being, you know. Ariella said last week, man. Why you so glum, man? Lift up your spirits, man. Stop being a stumbling block to yourself, man. Stop loathing and wallowing in your own pity, man. Wake it up. Cheer up, man.
For if this counsel of this work be of men, it will come to naught.
That's right. Because
Can I say this right quick? And that's what another thing y'all fail to realize, man. If we ain't telling the truth, let the Most High deal with us. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all always come up against the doctrine, but y'all don't never come up with what it's really talking about. Okay, what we saying is wrong. If the Sabbath ain't according to the new moon, then when is it? You know what I'm saying? If the white man can make it, how? Prove it. You know what I'm saying? If 2/3 of the nation of Israel ain't gonna die, prove it. How? Why not? Why shouldn't it? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get on each other. Bubba Lock can say something about mermaids, Nate don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nate say the 501c3, Nate say the 501c3 is cool, but y'all, such and such say it ain't. Y'all ain't disagreeing with each other, y'all ain't get on each other, but see what y'all doing is y'all coming up against this truth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all coming up against this truth. And when you come up against this truth, that's why you getting all mad because you getting chopped up. You know what I'm saying? Because you coming up against the truth. That's why they don't come up against each other, because it ain't no everything that they coming up with. The Spirit of the Lord done already put that information out there. The truth is already out there, so it ain't no reason for us. It ain't no reason for us to be worried about the shit that they got going.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But when they come up against the doctrine that we teaching the truth. We teaching the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's why them other groups don't get on each other, because that's what I'm saying. They all in confederation with the so-called white man to get us up out of there, man. Lord willing, we those men, but that's what I'm saying. The truth come out when you looking through GMS and the fruit that they got through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right. That's right.
Can I get something? Just backing the brother up, you know, saying how, like, you know, for example, like the Sabbath. If we not teaching
the proper understanding of the Sabbath, then when is it?
Teach them. That's what I'm saying. Don't just say them niggas is wicked. They got demons on them. They should be put to death. Tell us why we wrong. I want to say when y'all say Friday, when y'all said that it was Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, we went into the history of the Julian calendar, the Gregorian calendar, how all of that tie into it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't do nothing. Y'all just followed the white man and told us we tripping. Y'all didn't come with no evidence or no documented proof that the Sabbath is on Friday to Saturday, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. The Sabbath, I want to say, it was made before the days of the week was even came into play. It wasn't no Saturday and Sunday back then.
That's right.
Stupid.
Because the scriptures say prove all things. Even like, you know, when the leaders of our camp, man, when they went out to shock Yah, and then they broke down the video bit by bit, they was breaking things down so that the elect out there, the sincere men, could be edified, you know? Because our job as prophets, you know, is to prove all things, you know, and this is what I got. This is 1 Peter 3 and 15. But sanctify the Lord power in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear.
That's right.
So we commanded by the Most High, you know, to address things.
Yep. That's right.
Even if guys, you know, bullshitting on the comment board, you know, I know the elders, you know, like going back to Nate when he first got on YouTube, they was going on his page answering his questions. But they was following the commandments of the Most High, because we're supposed to be ready to give an answer, you know?
Yep.
You got it, brother.
So, back to get back onto the topic, man, you know. What brothers need to be doing, man, they need to be, you know, be more strong, be more willing to come out, you know, to the men that are you know, not just on the comment board, but are actually tuning in. You know, you're tuning in you're getting into the scriptures, you're getting into the history, you're getting into the videos. You know, you want to be your main goal is to go from glory to glory. But it says in 1 Corinthians, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not word for word, but basically, you know, when you go from glory and get your gifts, but rather that you prophesy. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, get that for me in 1 Corinthians.
Is it covered to prophesy?
No, it's yeah, covered to prophesy. That's it.
I read this.
Yeah, you know, even though, but so when you on the comment or not, when you out there reading, you know, or when you out, even for brothers on the highways and the byways, we all have our own gifts, you know. But each one of those gifts can be manifest or can be prophesied, man. You know, on how a brother can do better at that gift, you know. You know, it doesn't necessarily, you know what I'm saying. A prophecy is you know what I'm saying. When you prophesy about the things that you're doing or about what's going on, it doesn't just have to be, even though that's pertaining to the doctrine, but each gift that you speak about is also a way of prophesying. You know, whether it's holding coats, whether it's reading, speaking. Your gifts can be a way of teaching somebody something. You know, so that way you are still prophesying. You know. But ultimately, the reason that we strive for masteries is so that we can prophesy. That's right. Okay.
Scriptures say covet to prophesy.
That's right.
You're supposed to want to prophesy when you come into this word, man.
I'll start at Exodus chapter 12. Start at verse
1 Corinthians 12 and 1. Now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I would not have you ignorant.
That's right. With certain gifts, we will not have you ignorant. You know what I'm saying? So that means if you can achieve a gift, get one. You know? Right. Continue to strive for mastery. Whatever gift that the Most High blesses you with, continue to get it. Don't be ignorant about the situation. The Lord bless you with being, you know what I'm saying? The Lord bless bless you with having, you know what I'm saying, good fighting skills, you know? Don't just abandon those skills and just become a couch potato and think that you just got it.
Don't hide your talents.
You know, don't hide your talents, continue to strive, you know? Go ahead.
I would not have you ignorant. Ye know that ye were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led.
Right.
Wherefore I give you to understand that no man speaking by the Spirit of the Most High calleth Yahushua accursed, and that no man can say that Yahushua is the Lord but by the Holy Ghost.
That's right.
Now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit.
Right.
And there are differences of administrations, but the same Lord.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Differences of administrations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got some brothers that's quick with precepts. You know what I'm saying? They got a quick working mind of where them precepts stick. Then you got certain brothers that go deeper into the history. And you might have another brother over here that's good at the Hebrew. He can teach the classes on the Hebrew. And you got another brother, you know what I'm saying? He'll be there just to, you know what I'm saying, manage the whole situation, like the camp head, the leadership quality. You know what I'm saying? You got one brother that's real good with the law, and he can go into judgment. He can judge situations. And that's what form a camp, and that's what make their body. Because we all the camps, all the elected of the nation of Israel is one body. You know what I'm saying? All through one God, one mind. You know what I'm saying? All on one accord. That's who the elect is. You know what I'm saying? And each person and each office and each administration is all put together like a puzzle in the perfection that is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
And there are diversities of operations, but it is the same power which worketh all in all.
That's right. Like he was saying, there's many positions, many offices, you know, but they all come together as one unit. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody was meant to prophesy, you know, even though the Most High says that you want to strive to prophesy, but not all of us is able to do so, you know. So whatever your lot is, play your lot, you know. Whatever you are best equipped at, continue to do that. Strive and be a master of that, right? You know. Go ahead.
But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit withal.
That's right. Manifestation is given to all of us, you know. Whatever it is that you got, it was meant for you.
Right. Most High do the increasing. Most High gonna increase who He want to increase. It's just like when Paul said that who was it? Was it about Apollos?
Paul planted, Apollos watered.
Yeah. But it was the Most High that gave the increase. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to go get it.
Corinthians 3.
You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that the Most High is controlling everything, man. He gonna make the prophets speak that's gonna speak. You know what I'm saying? It's too many scriptures that go into that. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody give me 1 Corinthians 3:16.
How far you can go? He's going to the body.
To the one body.
That's why I would.
Okay. For to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge.
That's right. One is given the understanding. Right. Go ahead.
By the same Spirit.
That's right. But one is given one thing, one is given another, but they all have the same spirit. You know, you got a brother that's good at like you say, good with taking precept. Another brother is good with memory. You know, another brother is good with speaking. If you bring all those together, you know what I'm saying? You have one member that's basically going hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? The Most High just dealing out the cards.
That's right.
Okay, this gonna be you. You do this. You do this. You do this. You do this. You know what I'm saying? And it come out, and it all come together, man.
That's right. Take the elders, for example. You know, or the elders of our camp as well. You know, when you know, as an individual, they go hard. But when they're all together, it's like they work simultaneously. You know, it just hits. Somebody give me this. I already got it. Somebody give me this. Interception. You know, it's already. You know, when you become one accord, you know, you become a powerful body. Go ahead.
verse 10. Verse 9, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another the gifts of healing by the same Spirit, to another the working of miracles, to another prophecy, to another discerning of spirits, to another diverse kinds of tongues.
That's right. That's right. You got brothers that know 2, 3, 4 different languages. That's right. You know, you got brothers that know Hebrew, that know Greek, that know Spanish, you know, Creole, so forth and so on. You know? Go ahead.
To another, the interpretation of tongues.
Right. Right. Now, stop that right there and go to 1 Corinthians 9 and 14.
3 and 16.
Yeah.
9 and 14.
That one first?
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 9 and 14. Even so hath the Lord ordained that they which preach the gospel should live of the gospel.
That's right. Every man that preaches the gospel needs to live by the gospel. You know? I just wanted to jump in that right quick, you know what I'm saying? Just to get back on track. You know? We got, and that's for the people that's on the comment boards, the people that are watching, the people that are listening, to the people that are out here on the highways and the byways. You know, you out here preaching this life. You need to live this life, man. You know, there ain't no reason why we should be telling somebody that they shouldn't be eating a pork chop sandwich when we out here and we out there eating a hot dog. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors. There ain't no reason why we need to be out here, you know what I'm saying, telling people that we need to be doing this in truth and sincerity, and we ain't as true to ourselves to the scriptures as we need to be. Okay?
I got a quick one, real quick, just to back that up. This is Romans chapter 2, verse 21. Thou therefore which teachest another, teachest thou not thyself?
That's right. If you're gonna teach somebody else, you gotta make sure you know what you're talking about.
I should be James for the brother. James, the first chapter.
That's right. That's right.
The doers of the word.
Say before you pluck out the needle out of somebody else's eye, take the log out your own.
That's right.
You know. Because the Most High hates a hypocrite, man. And that's another thing that Jake like to do. They like to turn the Most High into a hypocrite himself. Okay.
Just a little bit more, maybe, brother. Thou that preachest a man should not steal, dost thou steal?
That's right. You tell a man not to steal, and then how the hell you gonna tell me not to steal? But when I see you in the store, you in here stealing a bag of Skittles and the Arizona iced tea and shit. Okay? Go ahead.
James 1 and 23. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass.
That's right, man. There ain't no way that you can come out here and preach the word or speak the truth, and you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know, with that in mind, it's a lot of weak brothers that look after you, man. You know, if you out here trying to speak the word, and then you go around and do some heinous shit, there's somebody watching you. You're gonna get exposed. On top of getting exposed, there's another brother watching, and you can become a stumbling block under that man. You know, because it's a lot, and it doesn't have to necessarily be a high up brother. It could be a lower brother, man. There's somebody that watches after everybody that has a certain connection with a certain person, man. So by you going off, you becoming a stumbling block to another man. And besides the fact that you're gonna get exposed, man. Go ahead.
For if he beholdeth himself and go his way and straight way, forget what manner of man he was.
That's right.
Talking about Jake who was in the truth, went back into the world, took off his righteous skin, so to speak. Yeah. You come into the truth, you put on your identity as an Israelite. So when you go straight forward out the way, you take off your skin, which is your identity, and you go back into the world. You know?
The scripture saying that you have 7 more demons shall come into you. You know? 7 more demons than that one, and they're gonna be terrible spirits, man. They're gonna mess you up, man.
1 John chapter 3, verse 18. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth.
That's right. That's right. Let us not love in word, man. Let's not love the things. Let's not love the things of the world, man. Let's not love what another man says, but in the truth, man. You know. Okay. You got more on that, bro? No, that's it. Well, give me 1 Corinthians 6:9. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you gotta understand that we have to become new men. You know what I'm saying? Let us not.
Ephesians chapter 4.
Let us, you know what I'm saying?
20.
When we come into the situation of us backsliding, man, you know what I'm saying? We have to understand that, you know what I'm saying, you're reborn every day, man. Don't wallow in your own grief.